Gary, is this a manager who can put Manchester United back on top of English football again?
He's done that wherever he's been. Since Porto, he's been a title-winning hitman. He's won championships within the first 2 seasons of going to every club. United need it. He's brutal and clinical in terms of his decision-making in the transfer market. I think there was a big correction required in terms of profile of players that Louis van Gaal brought in over the last couple of years that were more his style and not really what I would say was the club style or certainly Jose Mourinho's style. I think that you can see already he's bought big players, big personalities. I think United need that. I think there's been a lack of character in the team in the last couple of seasons since the removal of or the retirement of the likes of Vidic, Evra, Ferdinand, people like Scholes, Giggs. And I think that if you look at what he did at Chelsea when he came back there, he signed a couple of players in the first window and then in the next ones he corrected everything by bringing in Matic, Fabregas, Costa. So I think that he'll think he's on his way already with the support that he's been given. Ed Woodward needs him to win the title in the next couple of seasons with the investment. And I would think that they're thinking they're removing all doubt in terms of a guy who's always delivered titles wherever he's been. Would you expect him to do it, Jamie?
Expect him to do it? Well, I think he's got more of a chance to do it than what they did last year. I think no matter what manager you had, that squad last year, there was no joy in their play. It was actually difficult to watch Man United at times, certainly at home last year. He only scored 49 goals, and that's not what you associate with Manchester United. He's brought in big players, game changers if you like, people like Paul Pogba, most assists in the Italian league last year, Mkhitaryan, the same in Germany. Players that can play with flair, play with freedom. And I think that was the most disappointing aspect of watching Manchester United last year. It was not enjoyable to watch. Maybe for Graham and I, we enjoyed it a few times, but from a Man United point of view, it wasn't what you expect and what you associate with the club. And he will change that, and he'll do it in his own style. But what I think will be the easiest thing for him to do is he hasn't got to change a lot. He's just got to go in there and have some influence on that team, and they will improve a lot.
There are no guarantees, Graham, in football with either a team or indeed a manager, but is Jose Mourinho as close as you can get to a winning guarantee?
Well, I think Man United and Jose are a good fit. I think he'll light the fire under players that maybe have been underperforming for whatever reasons in the last couple of years. His signings have been good. He is show business. He loves the attention that comes with being involved at Manchester United. And he's signed good players. I think all those things make it an exciting time for Man United again. Man United, arguably the most popular team in the world. They've got the most controversial and interesting manager. He will light the fire. He will make it happen for them. And I think it could happen quickly for them.
There's a game towards the end of last season that I went to, Crystal Palace at home. I think it was a Wednesday night. The stadium, I think they said there was 68,000 on. I reckon there was more like 48,000 on. There was empty seats everywhere. I left 10 minutes after half time. I was bored. The rest of the crowd were bored. Manchester United cannot be boring. It can be anything but boring. And I think that Jose Mourinho this season will, at least with Ibrahimovic, Pogba, players like that, there will be an excitement back in the ground, because I have to say the last year or two it has been a little bit difficult. So the style is just as important as winning games, is it, Gary? No, winning games is critical, and I think it's got to the point where they have to win. Obviously they have to win a title in the next couple of years. They can't have those years just totting up like they have done previously. But what I would say is that Manchester United fans, they want to win, but they can't be bored. Simple as that.